Jenny, where are you right now?
What do you mean? I'm just at school.
You need to get out there right this second.
What? What are you talking about?
Leave the school right now. I'm being serious.
But today is our graduation ceremony. It's just about to start. I can't just leave.
Now isn't the time to be worrying about your graduation. I need you to get to the airport as fast as you can right now to go see your grandpa.
What? You want me to leave to see Grandpa? But he lives all the way in Alaska.
I know. Don't worry though. I already bought you your tickets. I'll send them to your email or something so that you can just get on the plane.
Hold on for just a second and tell me why I need to go right now.
I don't have to explain anything. Just do what I say, okay?
Well, then I'm sorry, but the answer is no. This is my high school graduation that we are talking about here. I wanted to stay after the ceremony and take pics with my friends and go out afterwards.
Your mom is already on her way. She should be there soon.
What do you mean by that? Mom is dead.
I don't know how else to say this, but she's still alive. We got a divorce when you were only 10 months old. I know I should have told you before, but I just couldn't bring myself to tell you.
You're kidding me. I can't believe this.
And she was just a terrible, terrible woman. As soon as she gave birth to you, she went back to drinking, which always made her turn violent. I know it wasn't the environment that I wanted you raised in.
Is that really what happened?
That's right. And she is always trying to ask me for money, even though I've been taking care of you. Even though we're divorced and I don't owe her anything, she always threatens to come and take you if I don't.
Wow. She sounds like a real train wreck of a person.
Usually I just give her the money to keep the peace, but I didn't mean to, but I let it slip to her that it was your graduation and now she's insisting on coming to see you.
Well, is that really so bad?
Of course it's really that bad. She was saying something about how you were probably walking around with tons of graduation money and that she wanted to take it all from you for herself.
She wants to rob her own daughter of her graduation money?
She's going to ruin the whole event for everyone when she gets there.
Well, what are we going to do? We can't let that happen.
I'll tell you. You're going to do as I say and fly all the way up to Alaska. I'll explain everything to your teachers.
But that isn't fair! I wanted to hang out with my friends afterwards!
Please, you can't even imagine how bad things are going to get if you don't leave.
But Dad, it's not fair.
I know it isn't, but you don't know your mom and she really isn't a woman to be underestimated. She turns into a violent monster when she's after something she wants.
Is she really that awful of a person?
Please, just go before it's too late and you regret not leaving.
This sucks! I shouldn't have to do this! What about my clothes? Shouldn't I go home and pack some things?
There isn't time. You'll have to buy what you need once you're at Grandma and Grandpa's house.
My name is Jenny, and I am a high school student. Or rather, I was, but I graduated today. It doesn't feel like I did, though, since I had to leave the ceremony early. This totally sucks. After the ceremony, everyone is going to get to hang out, take selfies, and party. But not me. My mother left us when I was really little, and I was raised by my dad and my grandma. I love my grandma. She is always very kind. My dad is usually busy with work and is barely even home on the weekends. Thankfully, I have lots of friends at school and enjoy every day. My dad explained to the school why I had to leave the ceremony to go to the airport. They're just going to mail my diploma to Alaska. I just never could have imagined just how bad things would actually get. So, what happened today? Did she end up showing up at my school after all?
She was dragged out of the school right as she was about to take her seat in the chair reserved for me.
So she got inside the school? And you were there too?
Yeah, I was there too. I went to make sure that she didn't do anything too crazy.
But couldn't you have just done the same thing and let me go through with the ceremony all the same?
I was only lucky that I arrived on time today. If I hadn't, then things might have gotten seriously bad.
But why do we have to run away from her? My friends are already sending me all the pics they took afterwards. I am so bummed over this, Dad.
Your mom isn't a woman whose moves you can predict.
Well, I will admit, it is nice being with my grandma and grandpa. I miss their cooking a lot. Also, we went shopping for some essentials today.
Well, that's a relief to hear. Tell them I send my love and thanks for taking care of you.
No problem. I'll let them know.
Jenny, sweetie, is this your number?
Sorry, may I ask who I'm talking to, please?
It's your mother.
The alcoholic who ruined my graduation?
Alcoholic? What on earth do you mean by that?
Did you really think I was just going to let you steal my money? It's all your fault that I wasn't able to walk or go to any graduation parties.
Whatever do you mean? I would never do anything like that to you.
Only because you couldn't. Because Dad stopped you at the very last second. And just how did you get my number anyways?
Yesterday, I was asking around at the school if anyone knew it. I found some of your friends who were willing to tell me. Also, congrats on your graduation.
Friends? Like who? Do you know their names?
I think one of them was named Sarah or something.
Oh, her. I bet I know who you're talking about.
I know I shouldn't have been asking for your number, but I just wanted to talk to you so badly and didn't know of any other way to reach you.
Well, it sure seems that you didn't want anything to do with me when I was a baby. What do you want now?
What are you talking about?
I mean that when I was just 10 months old, you were a violent alcoholic who abandoned her family.
I honestly have no idea what you mean. Is that what your dad told you?
That's right! How could you do that? How could you just abandon your newborn child?
I never did anything like that, I swear.
Then how come I've never met you? Where were you? If you're going to try and give me excuses for what you did, I don't want to hear it.
Please, Jenny, just listen to me, okay? After I gave birth to you, I had to stay in the hospital longer than expected.
Wait, really?
And when I was finally discharged and went home, the house was completely empty. No one was there, and I realized that I was the one who had been abandoned.
No, that can't be. You're lying to me.
I'm afraid not. I was completely devastated. Ever since that day, I have dedicated myself to trying to find you again. I'm so happy that I finally have. Your father and his mom always thought I was too weak to ever be a good mother. They forced me into a divorce that I didn't want.
Is all this really true?
It is. In fact, the one who was drinking and spending all of our money was actually your dad. I've been so worried about you being raised by a man like that for all these years.
But Dad never drinks at home.
Of course not. But he drinks when he goes out, doesn't he? I told him that if he ever let his drinking affect you, that I would stop sending him money.
What do you mean, send him money? I thought that Dad was paying you to stay away from me.
He told me that my postpartum depression made it so that I would never be able to raise you properly, so I should just pay him if I wanted to do my part.
But that isn't what Dad told me. I don't know who to believe anymore.
I know. And I also know that it isn't fair of me to message you suddenly like this and expect you to believe me. Tell me, have you heard of the author, Francine Weathers?
Of course I know who Francine Weathers is. I've read most of her books.
Well, she's me.
What? No, that can't be.
Ever since I lost you, I felt like I lost my direction in life. I was deeply depressed and just started writing, and before I knew it, I had some awards and was being published across the world.
You're like a best-selling author.
Well, do you really think that someone in my position would lie about the things I've just told you now?
Well, since you're an author, maybe that means you're even better at lying than other people.
Please believe me. I promise that I'm telling the truth. It was only when my books really started selling that your dad started demanding money from me.
But Dad already has a job. Why would he need money from you?
If I had to guess, it would probably be to gamble with.
What do you mean?
Is he home most weekends?
Hardly ever. He's always busy, whether it's work, business trips, or going out for fishing.
Well, I know for a fact that his company doesn't do business trips and most people there don't care about fishing.
Wait, so then... Dad really was lying to me?
I send him about $3,000 a month for child support, you know.
You send that much money?
I just want to know. Do you feel like he was using that money to help raise you?
No, Dad is usually pretty strict about money. He only gave me $30 a month for allowance until I turned 16 and he made me get a job. He told me I have to save up money to buy things I want. But now that you mention it, Grandma does seem to have a ton of items from expensive brands.
It's because she is in on it too. They both are.
You're telling me that even Grandma is trying to get money from you? I can't believe this. I always thought they were so kind.
It sounds like they are taking money from me and then spending just enough on you to see that you're living comfortably, but not much else.
You mean they're supposed to be spending all of that money on me instead?
That is the idea, yes.
But when my dad took me and left you, you weren't even a writer. Did you even have money back then?
Well, my family has always been pretty rich, so he was always asking for money. The amount just increased drastically after I became a well-known author. But there has never been a time in the past 18 years where I wasn't paying him.
You mean you've really been sending Dad money ever since I was just 10 months old?
Of course I was. If he was going to raise you, I wanted to make sure that my daughter didn't grow up wanting.
Well then, why did Dad make me come all the way up to Alaska?
Because I always come into town to see you when there is an event. Whether it was your first day of school, your middle school graduation, or your tennis matches. Everything.
Do you really mean it?
Of course I do. But I think he got wise to me and was scared of what I might say to you. I told him that I would only pay him until you graduate college, so he knows that he only has 4 years of that left and he must be getting desperate. I really wanted to talk to you when you turned 18. He must have known something was up, so he sent you far away.
So you mean... that's the real reason why I couldn't finish my graduation ceremony.
Jenny, would you like to come and live with me?
Hold on a second. This is all so sudden. I have a lot that I need to talk about with my dad.
Yes, maybe it would be good if you two have a little time to chat.
I'll message you again later, okay?
I'll be here.
Hey, Dad. Are you there? Do you have a second to talk?
Of course I do, Jenny. What's the matter?
Is it true that Mom pays you money every month?
What are you talking about? Who told you something crazy like that?
Does it really matter? Can you just please answer the question for me?
Of course she doesn't. I pay her, remember?
Oh man. I don't even know who to trust anymore. This is so hard. Why are adults such good liars?
Jenny, please. I'm telling you the truth. Won't you listen to me?
Dad, I think that I want to move out.
What do you mean? You're still way too young to be living on your own.
Are you really worried about me leaving? Or is it that you think if I move out, then Mom will stop sending you money?
Okay, no, hold on for just 1 second. Who are you talking to that is putting all these ideas in your head?
I know the truth, Dad. All of it. Just be honest with me, okay?
Well, I would never lie to you. You know that.
Well, then tell me what you do on the weekends.
I have to work most weekends. Then sometimes I need to take clients out fishing. You know that I do all of this for you, right?
You're lying to me. You don't go fishing and you don't take any business trips.
What are you talking about, Jenny?
I mean that I know the truth and you're lying to me right now.
Wait, just listen to me, please. Have you been talking to your mom lately?
I was just messaging with her, actually.
Well, she's the liar. You can't trust her. That woman is crazy.
Which one of you is the real liar? If I find out that you've been lying to me for the past 18 years, basically my whole life, I will never, ever forgive you.
Jenny, please. It's me, your dad. Trust me.
Can I really trust you?
Of course you can, dear. You know that your dad would never ever lie to you.
I really wish that you didn't say that.
What do you mean? What's the matter now?
After I finished talking with Mom, she sent me a picture on my phone.
A picture of what?
A letter that you had written.
A letter? What are you talking about?
Thanks for always sending the $3,000. Jenny is about to start middle school and I want you to increase it to $5,000.
Oh, that letter.
It's your handwriting, Dad.
Right. Well, this is just a big misunderstanding.
Are you really going to try and make excuses for this?
Please, you don't understand. It was just going to cost more than I originally thought to raise you. You were going through puberty.
Oh, really? Because I don't remember seeing enough in my life to justify those numbers. Do you remember how many birthdays you just took me out to Applebee's? It's not like I was going to private school or anything, and I even had to wait until I was 15 to get my first phone.
Well, I had to pay for a lot of things before I could afford to get you a phone.
Well, then why is Grandma so rich? I saw her buy a new Chanel handbag just the other day. I know that she isn't getting that much from her Social Security. So where is the money coming from?
Okay, please. Let me explain.
Are you finally going to admit what I already know?
Fine. Yes, it's true.
Even about the gambling?
Ah, crap. You know about that too?
You must have just been so tickled these past 18 years, begging for money and claiming it was for me while you and Grandma just lived it up.
No, please, you don't understand. I really was asking for the money for you.
Oh, please. I don't even want to hear it, okay?
But you have to believe me. It's the truth.
I can't believe you. You're a liar, and I'll never trust you again.
Please don't say that. I'm your dad.
You've ruined every single memory I've ever had with you. You made it so that I had to miss my high school graduation to go to Alaska.
You're right. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that. I really am so sorry, Jenny.
Well, I'm going to go and live with Mom from now on.
What do you mean?
She invited me to go and live with her, and so far she's the only family I have that hasn't lied to me.
No, please, you can't do that. You have to stay here with me.
Are you really trying this again? Even if I don't go back, Mom already said she isn't going to be sending any more money now that she knows you've been using it all on yourself.
Please, I'll ask her for the money so that you can go to whatever school that you want. It doesn't matter the price.
You're pathetic, Dad.
You don't understand. I have such a huge debt right now. I need your mom's money to help get out of this really bad pinch.
You're unbelievable. Maybe you should ask Grandma to sell some of her handbags to help you out.
You don't know her like I do. That crotchety old woman would never give her bags up.
Well, I guess at least now I see where you get it from.
Jenny, you have been a very important source of income for me for more than 18 years. You can't leave and stop all that now.
My life is a total lie thanks to you. Do you even realize that? You stabbed your own daughter in the back. Don't even bother apologizing because I just don't want to hear it, okay?
But I need money. Really badly. You have to help me.
No. I'm going to take my life into my hands and try to make up for all the years I've lost with my mom. As for you, well, you can just go to hell. Good luck with your debt.
Jenny. Hello? Are you there, Jenny? Did you block me? Please don't do this to me. You have to help me. I'm your dad.
Dad was eventually forced to take a dangerous job on a fishing boat to help pay his debt. His mom, unable to stop herself from buying expensive things, quickly fell into debt herself without the money from my mother. That same day, I flew away and my mom picked me up at the airport in New York. I could tell immediately that she was really my mother. And her eyes were so kind. She gave me a big hug the moment she saw me. I was stunned at how huge her house was. She took me up to the second story and showed me the room she had prepared just for me. I was only there for the summer, but I got into college in Queens and visit Mom every weekend. She takes me out for fancy meals, but we order takeout plenty of times as well. I felt like I was only alive to make my dad money. But now that I am getting to spend time with a parent that loves me unconditionally, I have to say, this is the most happy I have ever been.
Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this. See you next time.